Continuing to lead by benevolent example, Dad will never ask anyone to do anything he would not do himself. And again in Hmong, I quote Dad, "You o onde ma you tsaha kolutu o tawa." Because of Dad's integrity and his servant attitude, people were drawn to him and follow his lead. He never ceased speaking and preaching of love and forgiveness, and that good will overcome evil. He not only preached it, but he lived it by being kind to all who crossed his path. He spread laughter and music wherever he went. People often request Dad to sing for them. And Dad, no matter the age, he never shied from a chance to please. He loved to sing not just among Ntsuab and Lutao, but his favorite hymn like Nyang Mi Savan Sanut. As esteemed as Dad was, he never made any of us feel rejected. As Dad's children, we all know he unconditionally and quietly loved us and accepted us in our own individual ways. He loved his nieces, nephews, and even his neighbors' kids more than his own at times, to show that only love can bring people together, and that was how he built his legacy. Dad provided us with unfaltering moral examples with which we could aspire to love your neighbors as yourself. And I quote, in the last half of his life, Dad remained steadfast and strong in the face of age and adversity. Literally nothing could stop him from waking up before dawn to till his farm. No chronic illness or stroke could hold him down, and we know they tried a few times. Dad just kept working until he couldn't do it anymore. The pure strength of his will to shine and be himself defeated all odds. He spent the last decades of his life celebrating his 70th birthday annually. That is how we will remember Dad. He was himself to the very end, spirit unthwarted. He recognized each of one of us to the very end, coherent and alert. He even murmured frustration to the wrestler in his favorite reruns of the WWF shows. He did not let his beautiful memories be robbed from him. Dad gave us all the opportunity to cherish and enjoy the time that he had left with us. To the very end, he was giving, loving, and most of all, a faithful man. God bless Dad with a beautiful and healthy family, all 107 of us. Truly, our father's definition of family was never just his wife and his children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren, but this is Dad's family. Included all his siblings, their spouses, and their children, his cousins and their children, his distant relatives. Additionally, the Hmong community at large and his American friends were a part of Dad's family circle. As you can see from the people gathered here today, Dad's love extended beyond his immediate family. We have been so fortunate to have never known true loss until recently. James 1:17 says, "Every good and perfect gift is from above, and our Dad is that good and perfect gift, handed down from above to us." Dad's goodness will remain in us so that his blessing will overflow to others. Dad's physical body finally gave in, but he lived to the fullest with his ma zhongzhou, the hat that he has on in the picture. He was the Hmong cowboys of his time. We thank him for the honor of being his children and all the strength, love, and perseverance that he has shown and displayed. Not many men can succeed in passing on the great values and characteristics such as kindness and generosity to others. He lived his life to instill these values in us. As the patrons, as JJ and Tala Shatla and Tala Shajong Trading, they can attest to how giving and kind the owners are, for they strive to follow the footprint of our father. We could never be like that, but who he was will eternally be a part of us. Family and friends and guests, a man like that is not born every day, but only come once every century or so. So we will miss him dearly, and we will try our very best to live and learn from his example. This is not a goodbye, but see you later, Dad. It was a pleasure and most of all an honor to be a part of your family. We love you, sir. Dad. For friends and guests who do not speak Hmong, please bear with me for a few more minutes so I can summarize what I just said to Dad's Hmong family.